Alright, welcome back to another episode here in our WWE 2K19 Universe Mode. I'm, of course, Dominic on the Bad Wrestling Channel. We enter episode 118 of our ongoing series with Monday Night's Raw. And this woman, Kairi Sane, a former challenger to Nia Jax's Raw Women's title. And the only reason I say that is because right now, to kick off our show, it's going to be Kairi Sane versus Nia Jax in a non-title bout. So that should be fairly interesting. However, I want to turn your attention to something that our camera crew kind of saw earlier tonight. It was Dolph Ziggler apparently having a chat with King Booker, our general manager. So I wonder what the United States Champion had to say to King Booker. Perhaps more on that later. However, right now, Kairi Sane has to focus on Nia Jax here tonight. Now, Nia Jax is a very, very dangerous competitor, I guess you could say. She's how do I put this? Goddamn terrifying. She has destroyed everybody in her path. And at the Royal Rumble pay-per-view, the person who, I don't know, maybe she won't destroy Alexa Bliss. Sure. Maybe she will, maybe she won't. I don't know. We could see a huge shock victory there. Okay, Alexa Bliss. She fought her at WrestleMania, so she has some history with Nia Jax. We could totally see Alexa Bliss defeat Nia Jax. Okay, here's a spoiler for you. I don't believe it's gonna happen. Perhaps it will. Perhaps. Okay, you know what? I have just as much faith in Alexa Bliss as I do with Kairi Sane in this match. And then just running over her. Running over Kairi Sane there. But yeah, I have just as much faith in Alexa Bliss as I do Kairi Sane, and by the looks of it, that doesn't seem to be a lot. However, Kairi Sane trying to lift... Why would you try to lift up Nia Jax? She is a heavy individual. That's not fat shaming, in my opinion. That's just stating the obvious. However, Kairi Sane realizing what to do here, goes with the strikes, the clap to the ears, trying to run at Nia Jax. It's not working. Into a headbutt there, but Kairi Sane is still above the headbutt. Ducks underneath. Kairi Sane. Oh, what the hell? Getting a stunner. Oh my god, Kairi Sane might just pull off a Stone Cold level victory, as now the elbow from the top rope connecting. But yeah, Nia Jax will be facing Alexa Bliss at the Royal Rumble pay-per-view in a few weeks' time as... Oh, look at that! Perhaps she can lift Nia Jax. However, Nia Jax... Oh my god, using her power, whipping her into the ground there. And Nia Jax now there, you see the punishment starting to form here tonight in this matchup. Later on tonight, we'll be seeing AJ Styles versus Tommaso Ciampa after their conflict last week. However, Kairi Sane going for the cover here. 1, 2, no, and the roll-up pin does not work out in Kairi's favor. However, Kairi Sane does have the advantage now. Going with the strikes here, going with the offense. The elbows. Over and over again by Kairi Sane. She has those very sharp elbows. Perhaps the elbows that will win her this matchup. However, Nia Jax using her head to get out of that, and I don't mean metaphorically that time. I meant literally. Is now misses the backhand. However, turns into the elbow there. Nia Jax perhaps a little bit too slow there. Okay, her advantage is the power, not necessarily the speed in which she fights as the backhand connects by Kairi. Kairi Sane, we can see a huge upset here tonight. She's up at the top, and the Pirate Princess, no, doesn't connect there. Whipping into the mat. Misses the insane elbow as Jax just crushes her there. Kairi Sane set to fight in the Royal Rumble, and at this point, perhaps she won't even make it as Jax slams her down. And the cover. 1, 2. No, Kairi Sane kicks out. Sane. Maybe you are insane, because if I were you, I would have just let that happen. Just, you know what, take the L. Okay, I don't think you can win this. And it looks like Nia Jax is very pissed off at you. Okay, throwing her to the outside, and what does she have in mind? Oh, no. No, we've seen this plenty of times before. Oh, God, no. Oh, God, no. Oh, no. Nia Jax taking a little bit, some extra seconds to try to show off here. Show off her strength, and oh, thank God, Kairi Sane got out of that. Kairi Sane getting out of it, and now with the quick strikes by Kairi Sane here. The elbows over and over again, and the backhand connects, the spinning backhand, and the count is 6. And Sane rolls back in the ring, and if you can win, even by countouts, if you can get a win over the Raw Women's Champion Nia Jax, that would be one hell of a victory. As now the count in 9, and Jax runs back at the last possible second, but Kairi Sane still in the fight there. Okay, has Nia Jax kind of caught up in the ropes there. However, those are into the corner, grabs her, hip toss connects. Hip toss connects, and Kairi Sane going back up on the corner to try it again. The insane elbow on the Raw Women's Champion. No, and again misses there. Missing there, and it looks like Nia Jax slams her down, and leg drop. Kairi Sane. She has a lot of heart in her. She has a lot of fight, but it looks like Nia Jax doesn't care. Throws her in the corner. What does she have in mind here? Picking up Kairi Sane. Puts her on the top rope, and they're on the top turnbuckle as now Nia Jax. Oh, God. Oh, God. Bit of punishment for Kairi Sane. Oh, my God. Off the top with the Samoan drop. 1, 2, 3, and Nia Jax. If she can perform that successfully at the Royal Rumble pay-per-view, she will regain her championship. Okay, Kairi Sane put up a hell of a fight. Okay, there you see there, first roll-up of the match, well, the only roll-up of the match. Okay, and perhaps she was about to roll up Nia Jax to get the big win. However, it doesn't pan out. Nia Jax, quite like many of her matches before, decimating her opponent tonight, Kairi Sane. Well, Kairi Sane is scheduled to be in the Women's Royal Rumble, and after that match, I don't know if she'll be able to perform there at this point. I don't know, we'll see. As Nia Jax leaves here tonight, the winner, quite like many of her previous matches in her career, as we move on to the next match here tonight. Well, ladies and gentlemen, at the start of this episode, I mentioned... Well, hold on. Thank you, Adam Cole. Can I get back to what I was saying? That would be great. Thank you very much, Mr. Undisputed Era Man Boy Child thing. So, earlier tonight, in the first matchup in the entrances, I mentioned King Booker. Okay, and King Booker was having a discussion with our United States Champion, Dolph Ziggler. Well, just before Adam Cole started making his way out to the ring, King Booker had something to say over on Twitter. Okay, King Booker earlier, just a few minutes ago, tweeted out, "Last week, following his win against Scott Dawson, Dolph Ziggler came to my office and we had a bit of a discussion. He came by to ask who his next challenger was, so tonight we are going to find out who will face him next." Now, I assume that means we're going to be seeing a bit of a number one contenders match. Sure. Why not? Sure. I'm down. Adam Cole apparently the first man in this number one contenders match. It seems that the second one is going to be a member of Sanity, but which member will it be? Okay, Sanity has kind of had their ups and downs as a faction. Adam Cole, of course, the leader of the Undisputed Era. A lot of ups throughout their throughout the series here. Okay, they are the NXT Tag Team Champions, the most recent competitors to face off for the World Tag Team Championships. However, not getting a big win there, but still, they were in the picture for that matchup. Okay, they fought in the Survivor Series Gauntlet, I guess you could call it, the Gauntlet Tag Team match between them and the Shield, and won that match. So there's a lot of upsides for the Undisputed Era. However, not as many upsides for Sanity. Okay, they last year had a bit of a a bit of a weird mix-up in terms of who I am a commentator. I can speak. Okay, Sanity had a bit of a mix-up in terms of, Alexander Wolf and his role in the faction before Alexander Wolf left for a while. He returned, rejoined the faction, and it seems as though Roman Reigns making his way to the ring. Another man who has been in a faction. Okay, a lot of faction-themed individuals here on Monday Night Raw. Just kind of how the cookie crumbled, I guess you could say. As Roman Reigns is making his way to the ring, Roman Reigns recently, he wasn't really a part of the situation, but recently had to watch as Dean Ambrose attacked Seth Rollins, costing Seth Rollins his shot at the United States title, who, of course, was the previous challenger for Dolph Ziggler, but now Roman Reigns, the second of the former 3 members of the Shield, perhaps still 3, I'm not entirely sure what's happening there, and I don't think either Roman Reigns or Seth Rollins really knows, considering Dean Ambrose hasn't shown up to work since then. What the hell? Okay, Dean Ambrose, we could totally be booking you, and by we, I mean King Booker, because I don't book anything, I am just a commentator. However, Roman Reigns, here tonight, he can't focus on Dean Ambrose, he can't focus on Seth Rollins, he can't focus on the Shield, because tonight he has to focus on the United States title. It's Roman Reigns, it's Eric Young, and apparently it's Adam Cole, baby. And here we go. Roman Reigns going after Adam Cole. Here, goes to kick him. Back and forth between Reigns. Oh, and Cole as Eric Young throws Cole to the outside. And then, of course, knocking down Roman Reigns as well. Eric Young, the leader of Sanity, and I can guarantee you Sanity is exactly what that faction has lost. As now Reigns perhaps trying to tap out Eric Young, but Young gets out of it via the help perhaps of Adam Cole, as Adam Cole hits him there with the neckbreaker. However, Roman Reigns goes for the punches. Adam Cole reverses it. Super kick miss. And Cole runs out of the way and hits him with a big kick there. And Adam Cole, the leader of the Undisputed Era, look at this, just cocky as ever. Looking down at Reigns. However, Eric Young, what does he have in mind here? Power bomb. Throwing him, oh my god, across the ring. Who knew Eric Young had such strength within him? I knew he had a lot of wrestling ability, but I didn't think he had that much strength. That's a big right hand there. Okay, he is much more of a brawler. Raking the back. Roman Reigns rolls to the outside. Adam Cole and Eric Young battling now in the ring. Oh, and Adam Cole trying to run away, and Eric Young not letting him leave just quite yet. As Adam Cole, big boot there, taking down Eric Young. Cole gets taken down there with an arm drag. The United States champion, Dolph Ziggler, I can only assume, watching this from wherever he is, and never see Adam Cole. Adam Cole rolls out of the ring, lets the crowd join in with the Adam Cole baby, as he just watches Roman Reigns and Eric Young battle it out. And Adam Cole just keeps talking smack as Roman Reigns and Eric Young having a brawl right now. And Cole just runs out and gets out of dodge there, realizes, you know what, Roman Reigns and Eric Young can fight. As now, Adam Cole rolls into the ring, perhaps a bad idea. Super kick connects on Roman Reigns, though. And the crowd again joining in with the Adam Cole baby, and then the rope break by Roman Reigns off a super kick. Sure. Why not? Adam Cole, however, getting pushed into the corner, and then face first goes Roman Reigns now. As Young, hits him there with a back suplex. And Adam Cole, Adam Cole gets his own super kick. Perhaps it's a bit of some Eric Young baby style offense here as the leader of Sanity. He doesn't want to talk smack, he wants to fight, he wants to brawl, he wants a shot at the United States title once again. Okay, former United States champion, winner of the Andre the Giant Battle Royal, Eric Young has a lot to say about his career. And gaining another United States title victory is perhaps on his agenda. But of course, he has to go through both Roman Reigns and Adam Cole, as well as Dolph Ziggler. Not an easy task as Roman Reigns setting up Superman punch. reversed by Eric Young. And Eric Young picks him up. Seems to have something in mind here. Oh, bounces him off the top rope. And then, hits him with the enziguri. And Adam Cole, the leader of the Undisputed Era, picking his spots, knowing when to fight. And it looks like right now is that time as the Brain Buster there connects onto the knee. It goes to throw Eric Young, perhaps to set up a finish to the matchup. However, Eric Young throws him outside. Of course, this is a triple threat matchup. No disqualification, no countouts. However, you do have to win via the confines of those those ropes there. Because now the cover one, no, only at one count there. As Adam Cole kicks Eric Young down. Perhaps Eric Young starting to roll to the outside. Picks himself up and goes for a splash in the corner but misses. Roman Reigns. And of course, Roman Reigns and Eric Young, both expert brawlers in the ring. However, Reigns about to show his power, but Eric Young uses his tuition to get out of that predicament. As Eric Young gets thrown in the corner, kicks him in the leg, and Adam Cole, perhaps Canadian Destroyer, connects there by Adam Cole, and the cover of the Canadian Destroyer. 1, 2, 3, and Roman Reigns getting up barely. Just barely, but not in time. As Adam Cole, the leader of the Undisputed Era, uses the super kick, and then, of course, the Adam Cole baby. I don't know why I find that fairly comical. However, Adam Cole surviving this match against two hard-hitting fighters. Roman Reigns with all the strength and speed and ability that he has. And Eric Young, the leader of Sanity, very unpredictable, yet still has a hard-hitting hand. Okay, he survives, hits him, bam, Canadian Destroyer. And Adam Cole is Dolph Ziggler's next United States Championship contender. Apparently, I can't even speak after the match without him interrupting me along with the rest of the crowd, so that's great. So perhaps I'll just shut up and we can move on into our main event, AJ Styles versus Tommaso Ciampa. Well, here we go, everybody. It's, like I mentioned, AJ Styles versus Tommaso Ciampa. Tommaso Ciampa, the Weasel, that is our WWE Champion, and AJ Styles, the first man drafted in the overall draft pick, the cover star of WWE 2K19, and one of my personal favorites. However, tonight, he's got a tough challenge ahead of him. AJ Styles, he might be claimed by many as the best professional wrestler in the world, but he's going in there with a man who likes to have underhanded tactics and a lot of dirty maneuvering when it comes to things that he can do behind the referee's back. A lot of, just weaseling his way into a victory. Tommaso Ciampa, WWE Champion, returning a few months ago, has already become champion, has already defended his title, and most recently defending his title in a last man standing match. However, he left, there you see, standing, and as the WWE Champion. As Tommaso Ciampa coming out here to the chorus of boos for turning his back on DIY, but right now, we have to focus on our main event, AJ Styles versus Tommaso Ciampa. Last week, AJ Styles questioned if Tommaso Ciampa should even be champion. Tommaso Ciampa questioned AJ Styles, saying, perhaps you're not the best wrestler in the world. So, tonight, we don't have to wait for some pay-per-view. We're getting it in the main event. Tommaso Ciampa and AJ Styles, not for any championships, but for the glory of knowing who the better man is. And Tommaso Ciampa immediately out of the gate with the knee. Of course, the braced-up knee, and Tommaso Ciampa here immediately going out of the gate on AJ Styles. However, and AJ Styles kicking the knee there, the braced-up knee, probably a fairly smart tactic. And then kicks him in the head again. Very smart tactics indeed. Of course, Tommaso Ciampa gaining a concussion a few months ago, adding to his recovery cycle when he was, after WrestleMania, when he had to leave WWE for a little bit, to get checked out by doctors to get cleared to compete And ever since then, he's become WWE Champion. AJ Styles, however, throughout that entire time, Rainmaker! What the hell? Little bit of a call out to Okada there, Rainmaker. Of course, another man a lot of people have stated perhaps the best wrestler in the world. AJ Styles now, however, focuses on the, or gets forced to focus on the knee, hitting the jawline of AJ Styles by Tommaso Ciampa, as Ciampa now goes up top. Ciampa, the WWE Champion, lifting him up there, showing off a little bit of strength here tonight. AJ Styles busting out Rainmakers here tonight. But will he reign in another victory? Of course, a few weeks ago, winning in our main event against Kevin Owens. And what was a hard-hitting encounter, as Styles, gets a knee again by Ciampa. As there you see Tommaso Ciampa once again, the Weasel, yet as cocky as always. And Styles gets up, waits for him. Immediately as he turns around and gets hit with a snap suplex, beautifully executed. Okay, AJ Styles, he would say, has not had many opportunities since joining Monday Night Raw. However, he didn't have many opportunities last year either. Okay, he's known as the one of the best, but he hasn't got a lot of chance to hold some gold. And perhaps a win over Tommaso Ciampa could get him that chance. However, a backstabber might stop his chances here too. No, and only a 2 count there. Backstabber connecting, but it doesn't get the job done, as Tommaso Ciampa just looks down at AJ Styles, and Styles, he gets up, stares right at Ciampa, and Ciampa goes to grab him. AJ Styles just pushes him off. But hits him with a beautiful drop kick there. AJ Styles, he's fun to watch. However, probably not quite as fun of an experience when you're his opponent, as the discus clothesline connects there. And now picking him up, going to drop him, and almost flipping outside the ring. However, catching himself just in the nick of time there. AJ Styles, however, gets a German suplex there, beautifully executed. 1, 2. No, only a 2 count there, and Tommaso Ciampa still in the fight, as well as AJ Styles. And now, perhaps a little bit of a shout out as well to Johnny Gargano with the DIY knee. And the cover off of it. 1. No, and AJ Styles just kicks out a 1. Tommaso Ciampa, he almost looks, I can't tell if he looked furious or worried. However, it doesn't matter, because he's still got to continue the match. And he's still got to continue the fights in our main event. As Styles, almost perhaps was about to lose this matchup via the finisher of Tommaso Ciampa there. However, AJ Styles still in it. Hits him with that neck breaker style maneuver, dropping the back of his head on the knee of Styles. Ciampa, however, is about to get up, and I don't think he wants to right now, as Styles off the top hits him with a clothesline. As AJ Styles, looking to perhaps finish this matchup here tonight, wants to prove that he is the better man out of these two. Tommaso Ciampa gets slammed down, the Styles Clash connecting, and AJ Styles goes for the cover. 1. And Tommaso Ciampa kicks out at 1, ladies and gentlemen, as the knee again. And there you see Tommaso Ciampa is busted wide open. AJ Styles perhaps playing to the crowd a little bit too much. As now, here tonight, going for a little bit of a comeback sequence. Ducks underneath, kicks him in the face. And you can see the blood pouring out of the forehead here tonight. As Styles once again, on the attack. Tommaso Ciampa perhaps a little bit too hurt from the last man standing match to really be in this fight. However, he gets out of, or perhaps it looked like the Styles Clash. That's what it looked like he was setting up. He gets out of it, hits him with the knee there. And Tommaso Ciampa has to make a bit of a comeback of his own here if he wants to win. And picks him up. Powerbomb into the knees. The powerbomb into the knees, but he gets the rope break. Tommaso Ciampa, furious here, looking down and saying, come on, it's just, I need this win. And ladies and gentlemen, I think he might just need this one to prove that he is truly the greatest sports entertainer of all time, as he calls himself. Goes to pick him up, slams him down middle of the ring. Tommaso Ciampa has him here. 1, 2. No, and AJ Styles kicks out here in our main event. And Tommaso Ciampa, there's the once again back to the furious strikes there on the ground. AJ Styles kicking out of 2 of Tommaso Ciampa's hard-hitting finishers. However, there you see one of the weakest punches I think I've ever seen AJ Styles hit. However, Styles, he is weak, he is hurt. He does have to get more of a fight in this match as the discus clothesline connects. The cover off the clothesline. 1, 2. No, and only a 2 count there. And AJ Styles is now questioning the referee, saying, hey, perhaps that was a 3 count. But as you clearly saw, it wasn't. This match continues. Goes for the elbow. AJ Styles goes for the strikes. Picks him up. Okay, changing from strikes to grapples. Okay, trying to outmaneuver his opponent here tonight. As Tommaso Ciampa, however, perhaps feeling AJ Styles work over the arm. But Styles feeling the aggressive punches of Tommaso Ciampa as a neckbreaker connects. And Styles, oh god, you don't want to get hit by this. Going for that DIY knee, and it connects, busting open Styles. AJ Styles and Tommaso Ciampa both busted open, bleeding, pouring profusely on the canvas. However, AJ Styles reverses him there. And going for the knee. Going for the injured knees here. AJ Styles has him in the knee bar. Will he tap out the champion? Will AJ Styles make Tommaso Ciampa give up? Or will the WWE champion somehow fight out of it? And it looks like he does. The elbow to the spine. However, AJ Styles goes for an elbow of his own. Gets countered into a kick. However, the kick gets countered there by Styles, and Styles out of nowhere. Styles clash perhaps, connecting there. Face first goes the champion and the cover. 1, 2, 3. And AJ Styles defeats the WWE champion. These two men put out such a brawl, such a fight here tonight. But in the end, AJ Styles was the better man. Tommaso Ciampa, he calls himself the greatest sports entertainer of all time, but I think that's the key difference, because AJ Styles calls himself the best pro wrestler in the world. However, the phenomenal one, proving just that here tonight, defeating Tommaso Ciampa. Tommaso Ciampa, perhaps he re-injured his knee off that knee bar, I'm not entirely sure. But a right hand there by Tommaso Ciampa. AJ Styles, his music is still playing, but something tells me he doesn't feel quite like the winner here tonight. Tommaso Ciampa laying him out with a big right hand, faking a knee injury. And I think Tommaso Ciampa might just be a little bit furious off of losing such a high-profile match, the main event of Monday Night Raw, as we conclude our episode of our WWE 2K19 Universe Mode. If you guys like that, please let me know by hitting the like button down below. Comment anything on the comment, subscribe if you haven't already, but if you have, why not hit the bell to be notified of everything we do on the Bad Wrestling channel. I'm, of course, Dominic, and have a good day from Bad Wrestling. Bye-bye. Yo.